Hello, everybody. It's Laura Van Bertlow, and I'm trying YouTube Live instead of Facebook Live. I decided today was the day because I came up with a really cool project. I've seen this technique in the Success Weekly, which is something demonstrators get to help energize our creativity and highlight products in a way that you probably wouldn't have think of it. And it's exactly what it did. I'm using there's not many left now. Oh, you can't see it. The Iridescent Treat Bags. These work for Halloween, but they work still for, like, if you do snowflake treats, you can use them for bags for that because it's got a really pretty purpley blue iridescent haze to it. But what they did was really cool, and they made it a background. Well, I took it a step further. And I really couldn't wait I didn't want to do a short. I didn't want to do something where it was music. I wanted to actually get on, explain it. And this is for our Stamp Club girls too. So if you see this, you're going to love it. This is our technique for this month. I do have local stamp clubs. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can incorporate online as well. But we focus on one technique, and they submit a $35 or more order, plus they get the stamping rewards already from Stampin' Up. And after 6 consecutive months, they get to be host where I give them stamp rewards. So like $10, $15, because that's what they would have gotten had we still had host codes. We can do group shipping now. So if they don't get the rewards that way, it helps out. So with all that being said, I just wanted to explain that to you. I do also have an email sign up that I will link in the comment or the description. And I wanted to show this to you because it's really fun. So hold on one second. Well, I'm trying. There we go. And let me turn on the light. I don't like to turn it on until it is the last possible moment. Okay, so maybe you can see these now. That's I'm looking in the camera. Iridescent Treat Bags. And it comes with 20. And I made some really cute Halloween ones. Of course, they're gone. But what they did was they heated them up and made it kind of like a background, like this. Kind of like a shrinky dink. Well, it's fun for a background. And I thought, well, I'm going to cut out some shapes. So I attempted to cut it out like this, and then I heat emboss it because that's what you do. You basically make it like a shrink dink. Well, what happens is they become really flimsy, and when you start to heat them, they get all wonky. And then when you try to separate it, I tore off some stuff. So I thought, well, shoot, that didn't work. So let me try something different. So what I did was, I'm going to show you. I apologize for this part, but I want you to see how cool this is. You take your heat tool and move it around, and as you do that, it starts to melt your cellophane treat bag. And give me a second, because I do want to have another one, because I'll tell you in a second. So I kind of periodically flip it over, and I definitely want to get the edges more because it makes them more crisp. And I'm getting pretty close, so I'm not wanting to stay in the same area, because what will happen is it will probably start to smell. But I want to get this good and like see how this is getting hard. It doesn't even flake apart anymore. So I knew once I got it to this stage, it would look a lot better. Oh shoot, what did I do with it? Somewhere I have a thing. Oh boy. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Good Lord. Okay. So I went ahead and pre-cut out a snowflake directly out of the already embossed piece. So now you have this pretty iridescent, and the colors just don't do it justice on the video. It just looks kind of gold to me from the video, but it's gorgeous. I mean, it's got this pinks and blues and a little bit of a kind of a green, depending on which way you do it. So what I did was cut out the snowflake, and I used the Snowy Delight, and I used this one. And I ran it through about 4 times to make sure it was a lot easier to cut out too. You can tell from this that I cut this out 4 times and it's still, I mean, it's just flimsy. So I'm putting it back in the trash. What I'm going to do is make a very quick card, but it's a very fun technique. And so I used the largest of the branching out. You have to have these. These are, I think they're staying by the way I'm looking at things. Even if they don't, I think I'm just going to keep it because I really like the design of those. I used the Sentiment Warmest Wishes just because I wanted something smaller. But I did use the snowflakes from the coordinating Snowy Delights. I've got a couple more ideas for this one, but this was the first one. So I used this one. I've seen some other fun ones with this being a colored outline, and other what this is. These are like peekaboos. You can like cut them out on the corner, and it cuts out the makes holes. So without further ado, let me. I'm gonna pre-stamp. Hello, tell me where you're from. Let me know if there's an echo, and can you hear me? All right, so I am stamping that little sentiment on the inside, and I'm going to look. Oh, they went away. All right. I'm going to put this on the inside, and I'm trying to hurry because I wanted to show this to you because it's really cool, but I also have to go pick up my son. So, all right, so I am going to use Balmy Blue, which is my card base, and I'm going to lightly use the small, I like the smaller blending brush. I feel like I have more control. And I'm just trying to kind of create a snowy sky background, just enough to give it some visual interest. All right, and I forgot to tell you who I am. I'm Laura Van Bertlow. I am out of Frisco, Texas, and I've been a demonstrator since 2007, so I just hit 18 years. I love doing this. I do online classes, and I do definitely some in-person. We do kit classes. We do Zooms. So if you want my event list, be sure to get on my email list because that's the best way to keep in contact. I just need a scrap piece of paper. Because I want, whoops, that was a little more blue than I wanted, but oh well. Okay. They are all different. Alrighty. If you're on, say hello. I would like to meet you. Welcome, welcome. We are using Iridescent Treat Bags. And I'm going to put a little bit more Balmy Blue. And we are paper cutting, not paper cutting. We're cutting out after we distress the bags. And the bags are hard. And then you run them through about 4 times. And it's so much easier once you do this part first. So let me put that to the side. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh freesia just to give it some color difference. And I don't know what it is, but I like this pinky purpley color at Christmas time for snow. It's just so pretty. What are your favorite colors for Christmas? Are you traditional? Do you like, sorry, I can't chew gum, do stuff at the same time. It's got a little bit darker than I wanted it to, but oh well. All right, so now that we have that, let me get the Balmy Blue back out. I forgot to cut my little piece for my sentiment. Let me go do that real quick. Oh, actually, do I have one over here? I will be right back. Thankfully, it's right here. It's just not on screen. But I need one so I can finish this card for you. I meant to have everything ready so I wouldn't have to do this. There we go. And I am using the textured notes and dies from the online exclusives. It's another good one. I use that one all the time too. I like anything that can frame just because it makes it look more put together, gives you just a tad of texture. And then I'm going to add some snowflakes kind of randomly through here. All right. And I did that on the inside, also did it on my envelope. Then I'm going to get out we're almost done, believe it or not, Misty Moonlight. And what I'm going to do with this, and I'll go in and re-edit the description so I can put the supply list too. So you can go to my store, because I love to give thank you gifts. If you help support me, I will help give you some free items and gifts. All right. Sometimes you can reheat this. I already reheated it, so it's about as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to first put this on with dimensionals, of course, because I love dimensionals. Oops, what happened? I'll have to get, oh, shoot. I'm okay with getting ink on my fingers, but I don't want it everywhere else. It's a good day when we have inky fingers. All right. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on this. And we're getting close to being done. And the nice thing is you could use some of these bags for the holidays, even though they're under Halloween. Guess what? Like I said, snow, frosty. It just makes it really easy to add a snowflake to it with a tag. I think this is, oh shoot, this is running out. I'm just putting a little dot here and there. And if you hear any thumps, that's my husband upstairs. It's hard to see because it's like blinding at the same time. I'm used to this overhead light for shiny stuff. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I might have to go back. So now that I've done this mono adhesive, we're going to put it on here. And then we are going to, I think these iridescent these gems finally went away, but I have a few left. I love these. I'm so sad they're gone. Or going. I'll have to go double check. Got a little too much glue there. So now I think once that dries, you won't see it. But here's that. We are going to add a little bow. And what I like about this is the sheer ribbon balmy blue. I forgot what it went with though. Sometimes it's hard to keep up. And I like to cross-use items in other projects. Get maximum use out of it. I mean, we're spending money. We want to use it for stuff, but it makes really pretty bows. So, snip it in. It's very easy to cut too. I'm going to put it right there with the glue dot. And then I'm going to add some gems and we are done. And I'll show you the original as well. Let's do this one right there. All right. So now we have a very fun and interactive die cut that we're using the bags. And then I'm going to put a couple little gems here just to make it extra special. And so here is our finished product, and here's my original. I do like the original better because I had more stuff, or I took more time to blend. So you could add more blend or less blend. And I did a little splatter on this one. I probably won't on this one, but isn't that pretty? Look at that. So don't throw out your bags. There's another use for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and sign up for my email in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thank you.